The Chinese phone maker Nomu is known for producing affordable, rugged phones, and the S10 Pro is one of the latest models. It has a nice water-resistant design and decent specs for less than $160. My name is Linus, stay tuned for the full review. Just before we start, check out all the links down below the video. The phone ships with all the usual stuff, and some extras include a screen protector. It is quite obvious that the Nomu S10 Pro is a rugged phone since it is made mostly of shockproof rubber material. The build quality is solid and the phone feels nice in the hand. In fact, the phone has a MIL 810 standard, meaning that the phone is salt, dust, humidity, rain, vibration, solar radiation, transport, and thermal shock resistant. Also, the device has an improved IP68 rating that Nomu calls IP68+. The phone can stay underwater of 2 meters for 1 hour, which is really impressive. The 5-inch display sports only 720p resolution, but I found it to be pretty sharp for everyday use. Also, it is covered with a Gorilla Glass 3. Another key selling point is that the phone sports a huge 5000 mAh battery, but the device is quite thin, measuring at just 13mm. As for optics, the phone has an 8MP main camera and a 5MP shooter on the front. Now, a few features in a nutshell. There is no fingerprint scanner and LED notification light. The buttons are nice and the flaps that cover the parts work well. Finally, the loudspeaker is very good and it can get really loud. In fact, it's probably the loudest I've heard on any phone. When it comes to hardware, the Nomu S10 Pro does not really impress as it has typical budget phone specs. The phone ships with MTK6737T chip, 3GB of RAM, and 32GB of expandable storage. The gaming performance is surprisingly good even on the highest graphics settings in games like Asphalt 8. Obviously, there are quite a few skipped frames, but the gaming performance is not bad for a budget phone. What is cool about the Nomu S10 Pro is that it ships with a stock Android 7 out of the box, with just a few added features like gesture and motion controls. Some of them work fine while others are kind of slow to respond. Overall, I love that the phone is really fast on the daily basis, and that is the most important feature on any phone. The pictures taken with this phone look kind of okay. Sure, it's possible to take some decent looking photos for social media, but don't expect fantastic results. Same can be said about the selfie camera quality. The low light camera performance is again just mediocre.
Here's another video test. I'm just panning very slowly with the Nomu S10 Pro.
1080p video looks average like on most of the phones in this price range.
With the Nomu S10 Pro smartphone. It's a brand new rugged phone.
Selfie videos are shot only at 480p and the quality is kind of poor. The call quality is not bad, but it could be a little bit better. I didn't have issues with other connectivity options like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or GPS. However, the phone has only 7 sensors and it lacks a gyroscope, meaning that the device is not compatible with VR headsets. As expected, a 5000 mAh battery performs really well. You should expect to use the device for at least a couple of days or more. That translates to over 10 hours of screen on time. Finally, it takes about 2 hours to fully charge the phone with a supplied fast charger. The Nomu S10 Pro is a pretty solid all-around budget phone that can take a beating due to its rugged properties. I love the way it looks and feels in the hand, the display is decent for everyday use, and I'm happy with the overall performance of this device. Obviously, it would have been nice to have better cameras. Also, there is no gyroscope sensor, no fingerprint scanner, and no LED notification light. But if you add one of the loudest speakers on any phone and a fantastic battery life, the Nomu S10 Pro is a decent offering for the price, despite these shortcomings. What do you guys think about the Nomu S10 Pro? Drop me a comment down below, and as always, if you have any questions, please also drop me a comment down below, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching again, and see you soon.